All right, we're gonna test this. See what's going on. Are we connected? I think we might be connected. Test, test. What's going on? We got. Are we live yet? Oh, we are live. I don't know why the original is cropped so poorly. I gotta figure that out real quick. Fit the screen. It's not help for real. Should I do it like that then? I think this is it, guys. I think this is it. I think this is it. For some reason, we can't get the wide view we're trying to get. Still got a lot to learn here. Whoa. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, we still got a lot to learn here. This is this is this is abysmal. Okay. Anyway, we are live. We are live. We are live. So I'm just gonna keep this running. And we're going to be vibe coding today. We're gonna get back to work actually. We've been messing around with OBS and all these systems to figure out how to live stream. I can't figure out how to get the wide view like for the regular live stream. So right now it's like basically in shorts mode, which is fine. I think the shorts feed is probably a better place to be and be working because there's probably more people there. Anyways, so let's do it. Let's do it. We're just gonna go ahead and just kick off. Get to working. Let me see here. Stream health. Stream looks good. Stream settings. Yeah, that's the only thing I can't figure out with the camera, but we'll figure it out later, guys. We'll figure it out later. For today, we're focused on what we're focused on, which is vibe coding viral. We got to do some changes right now, so we're working on local. We made a few good progress today, so I feel like I'm worried to like move this stuff. Actually, ooh, I think I can share my screen, can I? Wait, what if I do this? Yeah, the camera doesn't really scale up. That's weird. Well, actually, let me see. If I do this. Whoa. I don't think that worked, though. Fit to screen. Did I do anything? Anyways, I'm going to add a source. And macOS screen capture. Oh, macOS screen capture. Let's try that. Allow. All right, we're doing some risky stuff. Which one is better? Window capture or display capture? These are windows, right? Okay. Okay, I think I gotta do window capture. Okay. Actually, I don't think I even need that view for real. Yo, your boys gotta learn, bro. Move down. Okay, let me try. Move down. Okay, okay. I'm back. Okay, let's see. Can I get this to fit the screen? If anyone knows how to do it, let me know. Because if I go back to, let me go back to YouTube. So I guess this whole video is gonna be me trying to figure out how to live stream, which I think it's okay. I just want to get the wide view working, and once I get the live view working, acting. Well, if this is gonna be an issue, it's gonna be really hard to make this work. If this is gonna be an issue, it's gonna be really, really hard to make this work. Okay. Because it keeps disconnecting. I don't know why my laptop keeps doing that. Whatever. Alright, right now, we gotta share screen. That's what we're trying to do. And I guess I get to pick. So we're gonna do, you know what, actually? For now, I'll just do my display. Because it's getting a little too complicated. And move up. Okay. So I wanna move it up. Oh, this is getting crazy now. But I wanna resize it. Order, transform. Center to screen. Okay. Can I make it smaller? Okay, this is not as intuitive as I thought it would be, honestly. Maybe I'm just stupid though. Because I expected to like be able to do something like this. but it's not intuitive. What the? Okay. Oh wait, wrong one. yo, yo, what the? Oh, I was touching the wrong thing. That's why. This is what I meant to. Ah, okay, 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 okay. Hey man, be patient. Be patient, guys. Be patient. As you can see here, we figuring it out. That might be a better approach, to be honest. I'll be on top or bottom. Top or bottom? What you want, bruh? What you want, bruh? Alright, we're gonna do this. Okay. Hey, type beat. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, we're gonna rock with this. We did something. We did something. Wait, let's see if it fixed it though. I'm more concerned about the short view than I am about the long view. Hey, look, we got one viewer. It's probably a bot though. It is not a real person. You know how YouTube goes. They always give you random bots to make you feel good. All right. Stop breaking. All right. Today, guys, we're still working. Oh man, that's my oven. 1 second, that's my oven. We got 7 more minutes of the oven. But I'm not gonna lie to you, we gotta figure out this OBS stuff because it's real tricky. I don't get it. I don't get this whole OBS thing. But anyway, guys, back to Vyral. So to give a quick introduction, actually, we'll start with an intro. Since we've made a little bit of progress today, I think most of our people watching are most likely going to be interested in mobile. Most people are probably on their phone to begin with anyway. So we're working on Vyral.com, which is a business service professional application that helps you build your business online in 5 minutes. Yes, 5 minutes. The whole idea is to chat with an AI co-pilot and it help you manage resources that you will be using for your business. The first and most important resource is a website. Test, can you hear me? Is a website. Dang, my viewer left me. Wait, how do I even know this is live? Is this working? Oh, okay, I'm back. It was delayed for a second. Okay. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Okay, so yes, a website. That's one piece of this. Ooh, I got too excited. Building a website is quite easy today, depending on who you talk to. Everyone has a very different experience, right? So you'll hear the vibe coders using Claude Code, GPT, Gemini, you name it. And it's ripping code for them, it's building stuff for them, but some people don't have the ability to sit there and figure that out. It's not the most intuitive thing. So sometimes you need help. Everyone needs help. And that's what we're working on. Essentially, a tool that helps you help yourself and other people. So You could think about this from the perspective of you as a business owner. So you need to launch your website for your business. You're not sure how to run the website. Building the website is one thing, but hosting the website is another thing. How do people access the website on mybusiness.com? Right? How do people find you on Google? How do people find you in general? It's not quite intuitive to everybody. Now, some people are watching this and they're like, yeah, like, you know, just go on Vercel and publish it. Go on Netlify. 100%. I agree. You should do that. But not everyone is going to know how to do that. Even if they know how to do it, some people don't want to sit there and spend the time to do it. It's not intuitive for everybody. And the idea is to make it intuitive for people that wouldn't have the time otherwise. So that's what we're working on. It's not a novel idea. It is just something that works for some people. The idea here is to help people build a website, publish, host, and run the website, but give them the ability to manage the website by themselves, hands-on. Now, there is Wix, GoDaddy, numerous websites for people to use and leverage. All these tools already exist. It's not a brand new idea. The question is the website and the other resources specific and helpful enough for a business? And what does that look like? That is the question. See, I'm monitoring this system to make sure the video and the audio is looking okay. Okay. So vyral.com, VHYRAL.com is where this tool would live. And the idea is when you get here to chat with your AI agent who will help you understand what you're trying to build and then translate that into an actual asset like a website that is hosted, managed, and run in the system for you to go ahead and operate. Okay, where are we at today? So we're going to jump into the code because we're, of course, still, working on it. But let's say you did, make some stuff and you want to build a website. You can look at my previous conversation here. It's still in the works, in the weeds, of course, because this is a concept. We built different variations of it. This current variation of it is something that is still in the works. But just to give you an idea of the initial conversation that you're having that's going to help you build this out. Hi, I'm excited to help you create your business website. Let's start with the basics. What's the name? Tell the name of your business. What type of business? It's a YouTube business. Okay, let's talk about your audience. Who are your typical viewers? Gaming. Oh, gaming's great. Does that match your clientele? Like younger audience, people that like specific games? And I said soccer games, more specific, give it more context as to like who cares about this website, who would be visiting this website. All these things matter because when you're designing a website, you have to think about the end user in mind. Who is going to be on the website? Most video game, actually, but commentary and me playing. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, we're back. But yeah, the chat goes. It says, okay, we're ready to build a website, right? So that's the first iteration of trying to get the website pulled together for you. Now, like I mentioned, we're still very early in terms of wrapping all of this up into a system that runs efficiently. But the concept is the concept, right? And this is your co-pilot, essentially, in building, managing the business. Now, there are a bunch of other things that are involved with this, which is you have an inbox with customers that are coming in, right? Like, how do you manage the different customers? How do you manage the website itself? How do you manage the calendar that you have, right? Like, I know it looks ugly, guys, but bear with me. Payments. How do you manage payments coming through and deposit? That's my oven. Let me grab my oven. Sweet. It's got like 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Okay. There's still a lot of changes to be made here, guys. That's the message I want to get across. But in the early stages that we are at, we're making significant progress on delivering to the end experience. So, again, these are the important things when it comes to managing a business. 3 things. One is who are your customers, identifying them, collecting the information of your customers, making sure you have what you need to make decisions. The second thing is making sure you're able to collect payments from your customers. So if they're ready to let you know that they're interested in buying, booking, completing a service with you, that shows, right, either through a deposit or through a full payment, doesn't matter. The third thing is scheduling appointments. So you need to schedule time either to call the person virtually, have a meeting with the person, or in person. So these are 3 key things. And of course, there are other feature sets that are important to getting there. One of those is messaging. You need to be able to communicate with people to set appointments well, right? So there are front-facing things on the website, and then there are back-end systems that will help you do that. The front-facing things is making sure your website has your availability, for example. Your website allows them to schedule a tour. Your website allows them to schedule a call. Your website allows them to leave a deposit, right? So that is helping you on the front door filter the most serious and highest intent potential customers that you have. So not only are you collecting their information, but you're also collecting payments and you're collecting appointments. And you can, of course, accept or decline, right? But it gives you the proper signals to make decisions. So that's the front door. And then the back door is where you're managing all these things, communicating with the customers, prioritizing who to talk to. And this is what we're doing here, guys. We're building a system that is going to be helping folks filter the noise on the front door and in the back. Ooh, that was a lot of words. Does that make sense? Am I making? Am I sensing? All right. Today, so we're just gonna get back to work and stop yapping. So there are a couple scenarios we're looking at: the AI Copilot, the website editing experience, onboarding experience, the business logic experience, and the website logic experience. We're working on all these things in parallel. So now we need to take a second. So we have our actually, I do need to test a couple of things before moving forward. Okay. Ooh. So right now, stop bugging out. Inconsistencies. One, it loads mostly blank. Let me validate this. No errors. No visible console errors. 2. The mobile nav bar is missing. Let's see if it's the same as for desktop. Not quite. Oh, actually, pretty much. This is so annoying when this happens, guys. Wait, is it actually working? Okay, my oven again. It's my oven again. Wait, is this actually working or is it broken? Can't tell. Go live. Nah, it lost me. Hate that. Oh wait, it's back. Oh, cool. Okay. Alright, I'm done cooking. I am done cooking. Dude, my shoulders, my traps are extremely sore. Extremely sore. Okay. Wait, why is this? Oh, okay. Why is it lagging though? I've been back for a minute. It's a little bit of latency. Damn. That's a lot of latency. Okay, the same. It's pretty much the same. Doing that. You know what? That's actually that's quite all right. I was just thinking about the user experience, um, and whether or not we want to allow. Are we live? Okay, I'm still in the video, right? Testing out. Gotta test it just to make sure, because this is the first time I'm doing this, guys. So I don't really know if it's working properly. I guess it is kind of working. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Because my laptop, I think, is the issue. Actually, I need to buy a new laptop. Because this is disconnecting things randomly for no reason whatsoever. It's a nightmare. On that side, we have an experience that completely removes us in the dashboard layout, which is fine. But okay, that's quite all right. That's quite all right. I think we should focus on the important details. Okay. So we're gonna make some fixes to the inbox view. The Kanban board experience is a little bit too fragmented. Customers does not exist yet. Please, for heaven's sake, for heaven's sake. Whoa. This stuff is glitched. What is going on? Why are you broken? My back is actually giving up. Oh my god, it's so bad. Okay. Website's pretty shot. Okay. So the way I typically use Claude is by just documenting. So I just write a bunch of documents and plan and track implementation in comparison to the plan. Then I test and try to see what the user experience looks like and see if I need to make any adjustments. Usually 99% of the time I need to make an adjustment, and it's about that continuous iteration happening, ongoing iteration. The really tricky bottleneck right now is how fast you're able to test. How fast you're able to test things. Ooh. Yeah, pretty much that. How fast you're able to test things. We gotta simplify a lot of stuff, especially on mobile. One thing I should test is the onboarding experience. I haven't got a chance to test that yet, but it's quite okay. It's quite okay. Yeah, we can't quite get into the business logic yet. Okay, let me order. I think this is how things should go. Order of operation to prioritize 1. 2. 3. And I know it seems weird that I'm doing onboarding a bit later. Okay. Website logic is like the deployment stuff, how we deploy the websites. So the first thing to prioritize is the website editing experience. That is the core of it. So the second thing is the AI Copilot and how that manifests. Cool. I think this is actually a better start than whatever we just had. Okay. Yeah, I think dumb access is probably ideal. Fix both issues. You have the capability to think in parallel. Okay. So I think for now these are the two things to focus on. I should actually in my local, maybe I have a user. I want to reset completely back to simply information from registration. This means getting rid all other stored data for this user. I want to retest onboarding. Actually, I think I lied, guys. What I'm gonna do is this. One, two, three, and then business logic will actually should come forth because we want to make sure we're testing the business logic before we do the website logic as a prerequisite. Gated. All right, we're gonna fix some auth issues and checks just to make sure. Cool. I'm gonna reset that so I can retest onboarding. I'm gonna clean up the page. That might fix our issue with the website editing. Very possible. Who that? Dude, the sun is actually like cooking me right now. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. How we doing? We're still green. Excellent. All right, let's test this real quick before we jump out of it. Okay, this is better. A ton better. Simpler, not too complex. Okay. There's a few things that are not manifesting on mobile properly. Mobile experience. our design documents. Cool. All right, so we're gonna clean this up a bit. It's a little too complicated, but I do like the Kanban board experience. I think that's better. All right, so now we got that. The website still needs to be polished. Calendar experience also needs to be polished. Payments is a little bit okay, but we're not gonna focus too much on payments right now. Our core experience to drive is website and the AI Copilot, which is in home, and of course inbox. Inbox is essential. So these are some core pieces, guys. Woo. Oh, dude, my traps are just sore. They're just destroyed. Who is this actually? I'm curious. Some random person just hopped in and hopped out. What you doing on my stream, bruh? This is so hard to watch because it's not wide view. I gotta figure that out for next time. You gotta figure out how to fix that. All right, cool. So I can retest onboarding. We're gonna fix up some of the small issues while that's happening. Okay. So if we go back here now, guys, refresh. Yep. He's bugging out. But this is the onboarding experience. So, oh, let me see my website. Is there any errors? Probably want to fix that, right? We probably want to fix that, right? Before we progress. All right, so this is the onboarding experience. It's like, oh, setting up your business. Let's get started. Let's cook up. This needs to be slightly cleaned up. But I'm more concerned about mobile experience, to be very honest with you. But still, I think both are essential. Both are essentials. All right, so we're gonna try to see if this is fixed. Okay. Whoa. Perfection. What is this? Okay. We can do it, guys. We can do it. We can fix it. I can fix it. Ooh, felt good. Yo, how's that 46 minutes low key? What? What? Alright, I think we can test now. Let me make sure. Refresh this bad boy. Alright, no errors. Name my business is Maktub. We are venue. Oh, look at that. See, guys, that's we mostly serve couples for weddings. All inclusive. Everything you can imagine a venue would provide. Yes, luxury and elegant. Oh, I already see some errors, bruh. I see some errors, bruh. We gotta get rid of these boys. Okay. But yeah, guys, you can see how it's manifesting, right? So, yeah, this is like a rough evolution of the website that's being built as your co-pilot editing with the AI. Now, of course, there's more to it once you get into the dashboard, right? Because this is not gonna suffice. No one's booking your business like this. Like, it's too plain. There's nothing happening here. So of course, yeah, you know, there's a lot more work to do to get it to a point where it's actually going to be useful for not just you, but for your customers as well, right? Because you're ultimately not going to be the one using the website. I mean, sure, it's nice to have a website, but you're not sitting there using the website every day. It's your customers that are using the website. So you really got to think about their experience and what that looks like. Yo, who popped into my live, bro? Somebody must have done it. Who done did it? All right, I'm gonna let it cook. I'll be back. Not bad. Actually tastes pretty good. Alright, where we at, bro? Where we at, bro? Okay. Let's see. Then we had someone come back. Who was this? Random people be showing up. I gotta get some motion. Wait. Why is it not live? Average view duration is 1 minute, bro. Am I boring to y'all? Damn, bro. Am I boring to y'all? Can't even last a minute. It wasn't ready yet, though. Should cap. See, I never finished. We never actually finished our conversation. I just launched the dashboard. You're not supposed to do that, bro. But do you see the idea, guys? That's the idea. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Man, nobody gonna use this tool. You're just building some stuff nobody gonna use. We'll find out about that. Honestly, I would be more concerned and scared if I hadn't done this before. So in the past, we did get a few customers without calling, without calls. They went through our onboarding flow and they thought it was worth it enough to pay on the website without talking to anyone. Now, we don't know if it's a trust thing. They trusted enough to pay. They got enough results already up front to pay. But they paid. I think it's a combination of those things. In my mind, I've validated that people will pay for results. Simply put, when it comes to any business or any services you're selling, if you have the results today for people, they will gladly pay for it. The hardest part is getting to them, getting them to take the time to sit there and do stuff, take actions. Oh, that's gross. So you got to really think about the user experience, making it easy, finding people and making it easy for them to take actions. That's really what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to nail. How can I make it very, very intuitive? All right, come here. I didn't save it. Okay. We gotta do it one more again. I wonder if it fixed it. Don't be tricky. It's gonna be tricky. That is so weird, bro. Whatever. I'm tired of this laptop, bro. It just keeps disconnecting me. Oh, it was just like 5 seconds ago, bro. Let me chill. Let me breathe, bro. Damn, they don't want me to win, bro. But I'm a win. What the hell? Alright. I gotta clean up. Low key. I gotta lock in. Alright, fix that shit, bro. Fix everything, bro. We gotta lock in. We gotta lock the fuck in. Customers are waiting, bro. Customers are waiting, bro. And they ain't gonna wait forever. I'll tell you that right now, bro. How we doing, bro? Have we cooked yet? I'm telling you, this is gonna be a good one, bro. Easy peasy, bro. All right, one thing I do want to test. Why is it still blank? All right, that's cool. Okay, I'm going mobile. We cleared the data, so we're back to onboarding. Back to I am a photographer. When I say server, no. Mostly city and landscapes. I work mostly with local parks and gardens and such. I don't know. People have very, very different jobs, you know? Gotta say though, this is an ugly preview right now we got going on so far. We gotta make some changes here. We need more earthy vibes. One issue is the preview did not update after a certain point. And that is a bit of an issue. Okay. It doesn't persist. Maybe it's the reason. Okay, we'll just save that for now. Whoa. What's going on in OBS? OBS. All right. Go back. It's a little bit better. Unbox. So much to do. Mind you, this is gonna be a web app first, and then we're gonna have to set up a mobile app at some point. But first, we're gonna validate traffic to make sure Let's see, is the customer page working? Kind of breaks, okay. I think this is the main issue. Fix that. And rerun backend server. All right, I think for today, guys, this is gonna be the first live stream. I'm gonna call it day one. Technically, it's not day one. Damn, come on. Technically, it's not day one, but I'm gonna just call it day one anyway. I gotta figure out how to fix this. If anyone knows how to fix this to make it actually take up the screen size, that'd be great. And I'm gonna use this, of course, for the mobile stream. But anyway, it was your boy Elijah just working on viral. Day one on viral. We're gonna take this thing viral. We're gonna launch this. We're gonna get people running on top of it, people building their businesses on top of it. We're gonna cook. We are going to cook, guys. It's gonna be good. Anyway, it's your boy. Take care. See you. Peace.